Hiya folks, got a bit of this and that. First, I got a mail call. Now, this is from Todd, and I thought I'd tell you. He actually sent me the blue hubbard, the big blue hubbard, and the Cinderella squash seeds, and it says in here, it's quite a long letter, so I'm not reading it out, but it says in here that he might have got a cross with an hubbard and he's pollinated a hubbard and a Cinderella. So that'll be interesting to see what he gets next year. I hope he shows it, Todd. I'll put a link to his channel if I haven't already said that. But yeah, he sent me these. Look, that's hand carved. He did a video and he says, guess who it is. And I looked at it and I thought, yeah, winter hair. He's done me blonde. Thank you. It's white, but thank you. Winter hair, silly beard, mouth open singing. I don't sing very often. But yeah, nice to be nice. And that one's in wood. And yeah, it's cool. I'm made up with that. And he's also done a casting. Now I know he does some metal casting and some resin castings. He did a cockatoo bottle opener, a copy of one that he'd had, which turned out really nice. And he's got pictures of the cockatoo himself. So if you don't know Todd, go and check him out. He's a good artist. He's an artist who makes whirligigs as well, which I really love. And even I got some feathers off peaches. I'll go in me at. So thank you very much, Todd. And anyway, I'll wait to show you at rest. My seed saving and stuff now. I can get my seeds sorted and sent out hopefully end of this month. So I'll leave you to it and check Todd's channel out. It's nice to be nice. Just harvesting a few things. These are Cherry Creek Trailer Tears. They're the monastery beans. I'm saving seed for them. Picked off the ones that are dried due to the fact that they still might produce more. King of the Norths, and that's just a little Orne pepper sweet again. And they're bush beans from our garden. Now them bush beans in garden, I started them in little cells, 2-inch cells, 3 to a cell. These are bush beans, what I'm saying. If you look, there's 3 plants there. And I put three in every one, so there's at least 2 plants in every planting space. And planted them out. They've done fantastic. In fact, I've been eating beans all week. These are going in the freezer, and I've got 10 packs of beans in the freezer. So that's 10 meals out over winter, and then whatever that makes. These are string beans. These do need stringing. I might just end up mixing both of them together and putting them in bags. All 3 might go together. It won't make any difference. In fact, it might make the meal more interesting. And pulled all my tomatoes, which were ripe, and some that are not. They're hillbillies, they should ripen up. Just had a proper tidy up, really, in there. And the lettuces I planted the other day. They're doing quite well. Just waiting for this. Pulled the hillbilly. I've got to get some plants in there, which what I'll get again, I'm going to put 8 lettuce in out of that bed from outside at the moment, because they're faster than the ones outside at the minute. The potatoes, they've kicked off. They're looking sick. There's a couple more cukes on there. These are nuts. And I'm just waiting for them to ripen now. Rest of King at North. And there's some yellow horns down there. They're supposed to go yellow. You can see them. But either way, they'll get eaten. Carrots are doing quite well. Still need more to do in here. I chopped a lot back. I've still got some nice Wensels though, look at that. Some of their half kilo pound tomato. I'll show you the seeds as well after. Breaking news just in. I've got a bigger sunflower head and it's still growing, so I'm going to leave it and measure it later on. Let's have a look. Breaking news in other stories. That's bigger than my biggest from last time, so I need to measure it, but it's not finished yet. When it's finished, I will give it. That's the one that had the double head, like with a mouth in it. But that's bigger than that 44 that I did. I know it is for sure. But my hand don't even reach. Let's to middle. And all the shreddings, because I've shredded a lot of that stuff already from the other side, going into these 2 beds. I'm just making a pile here at the minute. When everything comes out, I'm gonna just spread it on them 2 beds and plant through it. These beds have not got a lot of soil in them. If you look, they are quite low. Because this last bed I made, it didn't get filled up, so it needs some organic material. It had the turf that was turned upside down. It's had some compost as I've planted in it, but I'm going to put this in it this year. I might even cover it to increase its breaking down. I'll put some chicken poop pellets in as well, and we'll see how we go. That one's same. And see what happens with that. A little bit of, yeah, whatever, back to Eden style. And grass cuttings on that one. We might end up with some grass cuttings on this as well. This is what I do in beds, grass cuttings or whatever I've got basically, and they tend to do alright. It does break down if you spread it thinly. Don't turn it into a carpet, and obviously suppresses weeds. I'm just looking at these squash plants. I think I should pull them as well and get them to cure a bit. It's the big blue Hubbard. Looking forward to trying that. And that. And that. They're all new to me this year. The blue Hubbard, the spaghetti squash, and the salmon river squash. I like the look of them salmon river, and I'm liking them all. Looks wise, see what it tastes like. So, second lot of seeds. I've got some more actually fermenting here, including some of the melon. Sorry about light. They're King of the North and the rainbows. Them King of the North, they're from biggest peppers I harvested, so they were very big peppers. Same as the Wenzel was a kilo, a pound, more than a pound in fact. So hopefully the genetics will pass and we'll get bigger, better tomatoes. Oh, Bill and Val. They're the pongos. So I've got plenty of seed for that for next year. Thank you very much. And if you did make it this far, don't forget to check out Todd's channel, subscribe, and check any of these videos out. Share, like, nice to be nice.